Tensioning a motorcycle chain can be really difficult. Oftentimes people think they can tension it just by feel, but it's a little bit more involved than that. Today I'm going to go through tensioning a chain on a Halcyon 250. Chain maintenance is one of the most important things you can do for your motorcycle. If you don't do that, you could have your chain come off, leaving you stranded. On top of that, your bike's gonna sound bad because your chain's slacking all over the place. And if your chain falls off, it has a chance of cracking your engine case. Not good. Make sure you keep up on that. I'm Gabe, I work in the Janus service department, and today I'm gonna be working on Halcyon 1069. Got it on the lift table today and gonna dig into it. Tools, what we're gonna need, the bare minimum. We're gonna need a 22 millimeter. We're gonna need a 13 millimeter, needle nose pliers, something pokey to go in here. I use a Phillips screwdriver, and a tape measure. And then as far as cleaning the chain, we're gonna need gloves, some sort of cleaner, some sort of grease. I like to use an old toothbrush. This one I actually don't use for myself, unless I'm in a pinch. I like to use isopropyl alcohol to clean up. So we're gonna start by getting the back of the bike up in the air. I have a fancy gizmo I devised. So I put it on the crossbar underneath the engine, and I'm just gonna jack up the rear of the motorcycle until the rear wheel is off the ground. From here, don the gloves. So right now I am undoing the safety cotter pin. This makes sure that your rear axle isn't gonna back out when you're on the road. And I just straighten it out with these pliers, crimp it, push it back through. If it's in this condition, we can usually get away with reusing it. I'm gonna take my 22 millimeter wrench on one side. On the other side, I'm gonna take my Phillips screwdriver, push it through our axle, and then alternating these, I'm gonna crack this loose. For this, a lot of people think it has to come all the way off. I just get it loose enough that it rotates easily. So the trick for adjusting our chain correctly is to rotate the wheel until we find the tightest and the loosest spot. So as I go around this spot, loose, as I keep traveling, it's getting a little bit tighter, and back to loose. So right about here is where we're going to adjust it from. I'm going to take my 13 millimeter, and I'm going to tighten these nuts in alternating turns, the exact same amount to keep my wheel straight, and feel the tension as I continue. So I'll do a third of a turn there, third of a turn. And we're getting close, so I'm going to do quarter turn on either side. Quarter turn. And now if we come over here, I'm getting closer to tight, so I'm going to confirm that I'm at the tightest spot in the chain. So right here, it's getting tighter, getting looser. So here it moves up and down over an inch. Here, less than an inch. So we're going to adjust from here. I'm going to give it, from this tight spot, another quarter turn. Quarter. And then another quarter. What I'm looking for is in the tightest section of the chain, in the rear wheel rotation, just about half an inch of up and down play. I'm going to push up, put the tape measure down, and then let the chain come down, and the top of the measure should be about half an inch. I'm not pushing super hard, just one finger, up, down. Then once we have this, I'm going to rotate the wheel, make sure everything sounds good, looks good. I'm going to go ahead and tighten my axle back up. And then retighten. And then it's a little bit tricky. You have to line up the holes for the cotter pin with this rear axle castle nut. So I'm going to sight it down, figure out where that is. Go right there. I reinsert the cotter pin. I'm going to take my needle nose pliers and bend it back. This, it's important, Don't bend it like this. This will snag your leg. That'll cut you. I like to try and rotate it sideways. And then bend up around the castle nut, like so. And there, no sharp edges. While we have it in the air, I'm also gonna show you how to clean and re-oil your chain. So for this, you're gonna need some sort of chain cleaner. You can use isopropyl alcohol, you can use soapy water. I use a special chain cleaner. You'll need some sort of oil, grease, chain lube, that'll do. Then I like to work with a sacrificial toothbrush or shop rags, or a combination of the both.
So you're telling me you don't brush your teeth with that too?
Well, if times get tough and maybe I have a date but I forgot my toothbrush, like it'll. For this is gonna get messy, so definitely wear protection. Move anything out of the flat splash zone of where your chain goes around, because it is not, it's gonna get a little goopy here. On our Halcyons, I like to hold it right by the kickstand, so any overspray won't hit our tire. It's good to keep chemicals away from the tire, because it can either make it slipperier or it can make it more brittle. So then I'll rotate our chain as I spray this on. Get a nice even coat. I'm gonna switch over to the toothbrush. I'm gonna alternate this 2 or 3 times. And then, now I'm gonna wipe everything off with our shop rag. This, you wanna be really careful that you don't catch it too hard and get your hand sucked in as you rotate it and break a finger on the chain. So hold lightly, rotate, and then your shop rag will come out looking like that. That right there, that could have been on your chain.
No bueno.
No bueno. I'm gonna fold it in half, do the same thing. More gunk. Keep doing this until, you're never gonna get this rag completely clean, but until your chain's looking pretty spiffy, better than it did. So now that we got the chain pretty clean, as you can see, we have all the gunk on the ground. Don't like that. I'll clean that up later. Now, same position, but with our chain lube. So make sure your overspray is not gonna go onto your tire. Get it rotating. And go ahead and goop it up.
Scoop it up.
This right here, you only need about 1 or 2 rotations of the chain. Then once you're there, I'm gonna grab a clean shop rag, wipe off the excess, same as I did with the cleaner. Same deal. All right, it's a little bit messy, but I'll clean up all of the goop on the ground, throw these away, and I should be good to go. For cleanup, I'll use isopropyl alcohol. Spray it down, non-toxic, does a nice job of getting the grease up. And then, if you want, get this lower, get all the grease off there, make sure your bike looks nice. And yeah, there we are. We can take it off the lift. There we are. Thanks for watching. Now you see how to clean and tension a chain. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to the Janus service department, ask for Gabe, and I'll do my best to get you sorted.